following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Virtuals Podcast. Last week we did basically a Super Bowl preview / playoff recap, and big games this Sunday. I'm pretty excited for it. Unfortunately,
I got grilled, man.
Unfortunately, football's over, but we got a special guest today. We got former Raven, former Redskin, former
RG3,
Brown,
man.
RG, knockoff RG3.
Bro, I literally get a notification every other hour saying they be on your
Said they don't trust your football knowledge. Said they don't care about you. They said you horrible.
said you
Everybody
clearly
on mic.
said you a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
dude clearly don't like. It's like I mean, it depends. It depends how you look at it and read into it. But I mean, it's not like you said anything like
Crazy.
I don't think you said anything biased or outrageous, to be
you
honest.
said too crazy. It's good to see people dissect the clip word for word, and that's what we want. I want y'all to actually pay attention to what we're saying. Usually every week, I try to put something out there that see how y'all react to it. Maybe y'all don't hear it. You know what I'm saying? Some people do hear it, some people don't. Everybody heard what they heard. But on Tuesday night, we went to go see Argyle, me and Damien. Before we get into that, I hate Sam Rockwell. I'm going to say it now. I don't like the dude.
Public enemy number one.
If he got a problem with me, he could come find me at this point, because there's no way you allowed to be around Bryce Dallas Howard. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like that. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's cool or nothing. But when I was in the acting business, they put me. You know what I'm saying? They put me in the roles.
They ain't give you that role.
They ain't let me. I retired young, but damn. But it's cool though. Damien, so how did you feel about the movie?
I love that shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I told you after the thing, like that's a movie where I ain't not even thinking about I'm gonna buy it when it comes to streaming. It was a good time. I mean, it definitely could have done better in certain aspects. Castings were great. The usage of the castings weren't the best, but for the most part, I had fun with it. It looked great. Shout out Elfie the cat. Second best part of the movie.
CGI cat. And we finally realized, I'm like, yo, this cat is not real, like for sure.
So I'm like, the whole time I'm like, this cat might be real. Like, the way she's carrying him, and then I'm like, bro, there's no way the cat looked like that. Like,
Yeah,
this
the cat was.
can't, man.
No. For me, so I gave it like a 5.5, maybe 6 out of 10. That's not a bad thing, because like the movie, I just feel like my expectations were way too high.
Yeah.
I thought I would see obviously more John Cena, Henry Cavill. We obviously didn't get that. But I'm cool with Bryce Dallas Howard's role, Sam Rockwell's role, and then the insertion of Samuel L. Jackson. We had Bryan Cranston come in, who is obviously a great bad guy. I don't doubt anything that he can do on screen. He was funny, but also very serious. He had a very serious tone. They didn't take too much away from him.
His ass whooped every single time he was on.
Yeah, and it's like why aren't you killing him? But like it's like a trope that they go with, like you can't kill the villain until the last scene or whatnot. Like you said, misuse of really good actors. I mean, John Cena is one of the funniest actors today, realistically, if I'm being honest, and you don't use him in a comedy, spy espionage movie.
Yeah.
I don't think that was a smart idea out of their part, but obviously towards the end we get the Kingsman stuff, the Argyle, the book movie obviously coming out, which people seem to be really into about the movie compared to what I see on the other side. For you, I mean, I talked about it when we was at the theater. They really could have benefited from some blood or something.
No, yeah, the PG-13 rating definitely held it back. I mean, I don't need to see like gore.
Yeah, I ain't saying do.
I ain't seen need to somebody get. Yeah, I don't need somebody to get decapitated or nothing. But when you're watching a spy movie and people are getting shot, and they're like, because the action scenes are good, they're well done. But when there's no blood, there's no anything coming from these guys. It's like, damn, how am I supposed to believe that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I watched a dude get his head stomped, nothing there. Like the dude got shot in the chest, and like the most I got was like a little bit of like a little peek.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know that's not, like I said, like that's a nitpick, I guess, but I think it could have benefited from an R rating. It still could have kept it could have still been funny, but just with a spy movie like that, you want to see a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, like Sam Rocco's getting like his ass whooped. Aiden, I think his name was in the movie. He's getting his ass whooped. Apparently, probably before we even got to the scene, obviously, because he had bruises all over his face. No blood coming out of his mouth. No like. He went through hell and back to, like I said, we can't get the answer out of him. Probably because you only hit him 3 times. You can't get the answer out because you're like, what's the answer? It's like, I'm not telling you. Like, damn, he not talking. I don't know what to do. He's not talking.
I give up.
I mean, I'm not talking either. You're not fucking hitting me. But, I said everybody was getting shot. I think the best visual scene in general was that smoke scene.
Absolutely. At first, I was like, "Damn, they're dragging." I was like, "What am I watching?" But
they started going
by
nuts.
like the time I hit like the halfway point of that scene, I was like, "Yo, this is heat." Because like at first it was just smoke, but then you start seeing the visuals of it, the hearts and the shapes and all that,
scopes
and then like all the thermal imaging, and then like the throwback to like Footloose with the dancing moves and all that. Like it was cool to actually see all that. You know what I'm saying? All come together. And like I said, the movie was really well shot and it looked really good. You know what I'm saying? Like. You know, I wish they'd have kept Dua Lipa in there for more than 12 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Like I get the idea. I think that's why people rate it so low. Like you throw Henry Cavill, John Cena, and Dua Lipa in the in the trailer. They're like their first names are even listed, and you like so you had that Bryce Dallas Howard like 6th or 7th on a list, and she's the main like.
I get it's like, you know, there's cameos and all that, and like, you know, it's supposed to be the book compared to real life. Like I said, I understand it. It is like, and I get Dua Lipa's also not an actress. Like, you know, I understand that.
She did great,
you know, but it was cool to see her in the movie in the role that she was playing. She playing a bad guy. Like that's cool to hell. It's cool as hell to me. And but I like I said, I really did enjoy the movie. It looked really good. I think probably the funniest part, man, was like the when they're under the floorboard, man, and they're all in there, and he was like. Cat started meowing. He was like, I hate that fucking
and that's one of my things about the movie is like everything did pay off really well.
No,
I thought they were gonna go away from certain thing like how he was allergic to cats. They kept that going. How the cat obviously was troublesome, but it was worth keeping.
Yeah, exactly.
They kept that going.
They ended up saving them.
Yeah, they kept her nervous ticks down to attack because like once it got down to like you know what I'm saying the realness of it. Besides her, you know what I'm saying her mom. Was Catherine O'Hara, I think.
Yeah, it was.
She played a great role.
And it's always like I said, like and some of the like the background information you even get is really cool too. Like you find out that like you know Catherine O'Hara's character, that like the mom, she was like basically MK Ultra on steroids. So that's how they tricked her into thinking that she was somebody else. Like I will say that most of the twists were predictable. Like I told you, I think I knew who Argyle was. I had already knew.
Yeah,
that,
because
that was her.
And it's crazy because the theme of the actual overview of the movie is. Expiring writer uses like her blacked out memories to tell a story, and that's like all right. Well, whoever the lead is
it's gonna be the thing. Yeah, because that was like when I was going in, I was like it has to be like the author has to be the spy. Like there's just no way that it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they did a good job saying the bigger the spy, the bigger the lie. And it's like what lie could be bigger than faking your life?
Been doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
No, but I really enjoyed it. I said you said like 5. I said the 3 out of 5. I rated on the left 3 out of 5. I probably wouldn't go back to see it in theaters again, but it's something that you could put on and enjoy and just have fun with it. And like I said, I've only seen the first Kingsman movie, so at the end, obviously, when you get the Kingsman tie-in, and you know Henry Cavill's an actual character and all that, it seems cool. Like I said, I mean, Argyle got pretty bad reviews, so I don't know if that's gonna.
Yeah, it got a 35% as of right now, but has a 71% audience score, which is what I expected.
Yeah, so I mean, hopefully it's enough. I don't want to see it end on that. You know what I'm saying? If there could be more to that universe, I'd like to see it. But at the same time, I understand if you know because I know even the second Kingsman movie, like the World War I one, didn't get the best reviews.
Yeah. So. And one more thing, the wordplay on Argyle is pretty cool because it was Ellie Conway to Rachel
Kyle.
Yeah, instead it was like
Agent R. Kyle.
Agent R. Kyle, which is pretty cool.
All the stuff that they put into it, like all the ideas were good.
Yeah,
they were even executed pretty well. It's just like you just want a little bit more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's really all it is. Like I said, I don't think it was a bad movie, and like I said, it's just like when you said this was like one of our more anticipated movies. We've been seeing this trailer since like August.
Yeah, so you can't put a trailer like this out and then have it be PG-13. Spy
and
movie,
I didn't even know it was PG-13.
I didn't know it was PG-13 until the train scene and Henry Cavill shooting everybody. All right, there's no blood.
Yeah, because I remember there wasn't even in previews to the movie. We literally walked in, the movie started. I was like, all right, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Capital, get right to it. If you don't get that hard in 2 seconds, you're gonna miss the whole movie.
Me and Jules walked in that shit at like 6:54. When we sat down, that shit was like Argyle. I was like, okay.
Like, damn, Capital, y'all don't get paid for previews that shit either. Damn, see, we ain't sponsored either. We ain't sponsored either.
That shit had me crying, but yeah, man, I had a lot of fun with it. I told Esmeralda, man, I said she missed out.
Yeah,
She ain't been doing a movie in a minute. I said you missed out.
She ain't.
Man.
She hasn't, man. That's tough. I ain't seen Esmeralda in a minute, man. Shout out Esmeralda though. If you know, you know. But that's just a quick recap of the movie. I mean, it's been a hard time right now for like movies and TV shows.
Yeah.
I mean, you told me to go back and watch True Detective, and that first season from 2014. So it's like
it's tough right now.
We're trying to keep y'all up to date with certain things, and like if there's nothing really
it's all right,
coming
bro.
out, that's nothing we can really do. But
peak drops in 5 days.
yeah,
Madam Web.
yeah, Madam Web dropped in 5 days. I love the plot. The plot's so good. The plot is great to me personally.
Like, what's the plot? Sydney Sweeney.
Literally, realistically, she's like the fucking third, fourth lead in that shit.
I'll be there though.
Definitely will be there. But to get into the trade deadline, it's crazy because I completely forgot the trade deadline was before the All-Star game.
I didn't even know that shit was today till last night.
They did that because DeMarcus Cousins.
I would say after the last thing I remember was the DeMarcus Cousins thing, and he got traded actually during the game, but they waited till after the game to tell him. You know what I'm saying? That they
I didn't even
because
know
he was
that.
on the West. He was on the West All Stars, he's on the West
Yeah, he
All
would've been the
Stars.
West, yeah.
So you don't want to like just in case it's like they had wore their patches that year. Obviously, his patch was the Kings. He was going to the Pelicans, but
I didn't know that was a damn thing. That's crazy.
when we first started the season, we tiered all these teams. All of our teams were, I think, at least A, not A, at least I think B or above. Actually,
I think we all ranked our teams.
I think we had Knicks and the Pelicans in B. I had you guys in A at least. But since yesterday, we've had I think about 10 trades.
Yep.
It started off pretty crazy.
Pretty
Demond, if you
quick,
wanna.
Cause,
So what just happened like 2 minutes ago? David Roddy got sent to the Suns, and Royce O'Neal got sent to the Suns. But I don't know what the Suns gave up yet. Besides
And Royce
picks.
O'Neal, what was it? Royce
Yeah,
O'Neal
PJ
or Dorian
Washington.
Finney-Smith that they were like taxing for?
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yeah, I know they want
that's
like
what
3
want the
firsts or
most
something
for
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
And PJ Washington got traded as well.
Yes, I got the details for that here. So yesterday they started off with Pistons and Jazz. Don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. I think it's Simone Fedicchio.
Yeah.
Was it the
Uh,
Atlanta
On
trade?
the Jazz,
Yeah, he was
sure.
actually getting pretty decent minutes for a while, and then he faded out. And I'm like, all right, he probably is going to get traded within some type of package. They got Xavier Tillman headed to the Celtics. That was a pretty good deal for the Celtics that needed some front court. Just some uninspiring ones. Monty Morris, Timberwolves, not really doing much for Timberwolves there. But then we got really, really good this morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, Buddy Hield to the Sixers. Buddy Hield's name been involved in trade talks since he came into the fucking league.
Every year.
He came to the league at 25, so really, it's like, how long can you keep a guy that's coming in the league already as old as he was? But went to the Sixers. Sixers do need that scoring really badly, but it sucks because
He's already a free agent this offseason. So
yeah,
do
I
you
said,
extend
like,
him, or you
what do you
renting
do
him?
with him? What do you do with his team? And they already were in a weird spot with the whole, obviously, last 2 years, I'm going to say, the Ben Simmons stuff, the James Harden stuff. I mean, just piling on with them. And now that Embiid's hurt, you know what I'm saying? You got basically full seasons of Embiid being healthy. Now you get, Embiid out. You got to trade for Buddy Hield. You give him Marcus Morris, who was a great locker room guy. But nothing more than that nowadays. Moving on, we got the Raptors getting Kelly Olynyk. Can't really say that's doing too much for the Raptors, obviously, because they're not.
I don't
in a
get what the
position.
Raptors is doing.
Yeah, they traded
I thought they
They're
trying to
traded. I don't know if
rebuild.
it's their 2024 first or
Yeah,
it's a
I don't know.
2024 first. I mean, why wouldn't the Jazz take that?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the Raptors is doing.
I don't. When I read it, I was like, they just did some shit. I don't know what it is, but it's something. Pistons got Dan House for nothing, literally. The Sixers didn't send anything. And to get into our teams, Damian, I asked you how you feel about the Gordon Hayward trade.
I'm still mixed on it. I like Trey Man. I still think he's a very young guard who has a future. But I mean, I guess on our team, there's really no room for a guard with a future. I don't mind Gordon Hayward as like a bench piece. It's good to have that veteran leadership. We don't really have any like veterans on our team. I would say as far as like the age gap, it's all right. I don't think it moves the needle. It ain't Lauri Markkinen.
Yeah, I was expecting Laurie. And once the Jazz were involved in a couple trades, I'm like, all right, I think they're gonna probably get rid of Laurie Markkinen.
Yeah.
But we still got time. It's only 121.
Yeah, it's still early. Like
Still an
that's
hour
who
and a half.
I still want to see. I don't know if that happens, but especially because the Jazz went on a little bit of a run too,
Yeah, they went on.
and they just beat
that's
us
what
the other
really
night.
hurt them, yeah.
So it's like,
Mavs got Daniel Gafford. I really do like Daniel Gafford on the Mavs. Actually,
That's from the Wizards?
yes, I know Gafford was pretty. He was on the Wizards.
The Wizards, yeah, that's what I
he was pretty sought out. He was playing really quality minutes for the Wizards. They just didn't play him a lot, realistically. It sucks because, what I'm saying, the Wizards
are who they are.
and a dumpster fire, if anything. Then the Knicks, I read we got Alex Burks. I'm like, all right, I need a center. Then 2 minutes later, it said Bojan Bogdanovic, who was considered supposed to be like,
Untouchable.
Untouchable.
Pistons were literally
you know
saying they are not trading him.
They're not trading him. 2 first rounders or more. All this type of stuff. We get him for Evan Fournier, who wasn't playing for us. Malachi Flynn, who wasn't getting any minutes. Quentin Grimes, who was getting minutes, but I was not a fan of Quentin Grimes, to be honest with you. Ryan Arcidiacono, whatever his name
He hasn't
is.
scored in 20 games.
He'll end up on the Knicks again because he played at Villanova and then 2 future seconds. I mean, we won this trade pretty easily. We haven't lost a trade in quite some time. I'm very excited for this trade. I mean, Bogdanovic is going to be huge. I mean, I feel like he's obviously going to be starting. I don't see Josh Hart being a starter. I see him finishing games. I don't see him starting the games though.
No, not at all.
Bogdanovic, we need that scoring.
I think Hart's still good off the bench too.
And then we can have Bogdanovic at the 3, and then obviously Dante at the 2 has been crazy for us. And so I just really want us to get some front court help.
Especially with Randall still being out.
Yeah, I don't trust OG's health. I don't trust Randall's health coming back off of what he's dealing with, and then Mitch Robinson's still out. So I'm definitely dealing with a lot.
You said send Jalen Duren. Like, no.
Yeah, if you're gonna send us untouchable guys, send us Jalen Duren. Send us Kate Cunningham. Oh, okay. Okay. We'll come after looking at L and look. Oh, okay. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Dinwiddie. Period.
For Dennis Schroeder,
He went somewhere.
I guess.
When don't he go somewhere?
Dinwiddie. Dude, remember? Ain't it crazy? 3 years ago, he's talking about, I want my whole contract in crypto and I'm gonna be the most sought after point guard and whatnot. End of the season horribly, got a 1-year deal, then got another 1-year deal, and now he's on his way to the Raptors.
Just getting bounced.
He's horrible, to be honest. Any point guard that really shoots like under like 44%, it's hard to play for a full season. Like Fred VanVleet is making out because he's finally starting to become a really good playmaker, but you really don't see these. He's a bigger guard. Like I'm saying, he's not small.
No, yeah,
he's
he's
like 6'5", he's
6'6".
like 210.
Yeah,
I think.
he's
You know what I'm saying?
big.
He's big. So the fact he can't get to the basket or get to a spot, and he only shoot like 38%. You said, I think.
Yeah, like 30,
Unreal.
39%. That's crazy.
Pretty
man.
nasty, actually.
Shit. My favorite trade is the PJ Washington.
I was about to get to that. I think this is probably the most beneficial trade for both teams. The Mavs acquired PJ Washington. They traded away Grant Williams, Seth Curry, and a future first. Only reason I say this is because PJ Washington is actually a really, really underrated player who can play that small ball 5 that the Mavs haven't wanted from Grant Williams this entire time. He hasn't done it.
Yeah.
And he's trying to be that fake tough guy. That's what I don't get. Like, he talked about on the podcast how he's like, well, I want LeBron to respect me, and like, oh, don't give me a jersey to respect me. Like, that's cool and all, but be effective first, and then you'll get respect.
Yeah.
You did nothing in that game besides
They wanted you.
rile up LeBron.
The Mavericks wanted you to be what you were for the Celtics, and you haven't been that.
Yeah, and you lost. You lost that game. There was nothing you get from being.
That's why I say
I
I respect. That's why I think Dylan Brooks, like, although he's annoying as fuck, he at least produces defense.
He's hooping.
Like, he produces defense. He hits shots at a decent clip. Like, he's gonna at least be there. Like, it's just on your scouting report. I'm not putting Grant Williams on my scouting report. I'm sorry.
Nobody is. That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody even looks at you as a tough guy yet.
Like, when
I'm
you
saying,
take,
like, the last time you did some tough guy shit was to Jimmy Butler, and guess what happened?
Bust your ass. When you take 23s in a game 7 of a fucking playoff game, that's how you know you're not respected, bro.
Yeah, so he only hit 6. I think he only hit like 6.
Bro. He shot like 6 for 18. Like, come on, man. Shit is crazy.
Yeah, I was never really a fan of Grant Williams. I thought that the Knicks would end up with him, just because he played in a decent market. He has championship level experience. Why wouldn't you want a player like that has played against some of the best players in the league at the best moments of the time of the season, I should say. But the Hornets getting Grant Williams is cool because he's not under much pressure. He can obviously still get quality minutes. They get a 2027 first. I mean, obviously that's gonna be me.
I don't know. The Hornets are.
I feel bad. I know somebody that's a Hornets fan, bro. The motherfucker, he want to be optimistic. There's nothing to be optimistic.
There's nothing to be happy about. You can't be happy about LaMelo. You can't be happy about none
I
of
will
that
say
shit,
this.
bro.
I think LaMelo Ball is going to be moved in the next year or two. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't believe he hasn't forced his way out yet.
Like,
it's not even just him, but it's just like the team in general. There's no vets there. There's no it don't seem like anybody want that shit. Like them dudes are just out there to play basketball.
The coach is crying for help. Like, oh, they brought me here to play defense. Motherfuckers don't want to play defense. It's like every day. Like,
and like you see
we
clips,
suck. We ass.
You see clips on the side of their best players in street clothes because they ain't staying healthy or they don't want to play. And these dudes are giggling and laughing on the sidelines.
And they got the best announcer in. You know what I'm saying? And how can you even hype this team?
And his most hype player is Leaky Black.
Yeah, I love Leaky.
Yeah,
but I mean,
that's insane.
I'm a fan of obviously like they're young guys like LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller. I like Book Knight coming out. I still think he has a chance to prove himself. It just sucks that and Mark Williams obviously, but it just sucks that they don't have any structure. They don't have an identity.
Yeah, there's no structure. And like I said, a team that is that young, you need veteran presence.
Oh yeah, and one more thing. Miles Bridges declined every trade. He said he's not leaving.
He did just put up 240
because
balls
that's the only team that want to employ him.
The Suns wanted him. The Suns said they were pursuing him. That's why they got Russell in there now.
Because he just living life over there. That's why.
Yeah.
He got nothing to worry about. He just out there.
He damn near be player of the week if they was winning. Shit, he averaging like 35 this week. 36.
He's just there to hoop, bro.
Yeah, trying to get that trade or that contract value up or something, man.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he'll know he'll get more money from the Hornets than he can
Than
from the Suns, obviously.
Right,
Why would I want to go to a contender where I'm not gonna stay there? Trade deadline is always pretty cool. I mean,
when does that end today? 4?
3
o'clock.
o'clock.
Like 4,
Actually, yeah, 3 o'clock.
like 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that.
Yeah, so in that Royce O'Neal trade, the Suns obviously got Royce O'Neal, and the Nets got 3 future second-round picks. Basically a nothing trade.
Yeah, nothing trade.
Royce O'Neal can, I guess, get you about 15 minutes in the playoffs, but at the same time, you're behind Kevin Durant, who's played 40 minutes in the playoffs for the last 3 years. So I don't see you getting
that many minutes.
Too much time
He's
now.
about to play the second half of the season. That's probably gonna be about it. Man.
Hell yeah. If they want to rest guys, I mean, they still got the Suns still got something to figure out. I mean, you see the Clippers have figured it out. They took over the first seed in the West. You know what I'm saying? The Timberwolves got their footing over this too big lineup that people weren't liking. Thunder are good. You know what I'm saying? The Suns, you should be in that top 3 spot. You're just not. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy because they're the 5th seed and they're 5 games back from the 4th. And
Yeah.
the 4th and the 1st are like tied. Like I know we just beat the Clippers. The Clippers dropped the 4th, but they're still 5 games ahead of the Suns. So
Yeah.
The
Suns are
top
probably
3 are
content.
really all within a game of each other.
Yeah, I think the Suns are gonna probably be content with being 5th or 6th seed. I mean, you ain't got no choice unless you go on a run and one of those teams drop off.
It's just so funny, man. I was watching like Thunder the other night, man. I forgot who he played, and Giddey had like the best game of his season, man. Next game got like 15 minutes.
Like, they don't want him to get no momentum in life.
Bro, I didn't know what to do with it, bro. Yo, he had like 24, hit like 4 threes. I was like, yo, like Giddey hit like 25, 6, and 6. I was like, all right, like finally, like, you hit stride. 15 minutes.
Like,
PR, man.
15
We can't post him too much. We can't
15
post him
minutes,
too
like
much.
1 for 4 from 3. I'm like,
Yeah, they see him doing some pedophile shit on the court. They be like, get this man out of here.
Nah, man, I was crying a couple months ago. It was like the Thunder went to like Chet's high school. And they told Giddey was
He's
the
the
only
only
one
person
that
not
did
there.
it.
Only one not
You're
there.
good.
Like,
You're
assistant
banned,
coaches is there. Ball boys.
Said they had him locked in the bathroom.
That's the last place I want him. That nigga, and
Yo.
And they had him handcuffed to the sink.
health class. Put him in health class. Put him in anything that would teach him that he's doing some wrong shit.
Funny as fuck, bro.
I want the Pelicans to make a move. Man.
Yeah, I was about to say. So the rumors that we heard for the last month and a half was DeJounte Murray was on a move to the
Yeah,
Lakers.
that's what they decided. I read that the other day too.
Yeah, and now they moved away from that. And then this morning I read that the Pelicans wanted him. That was their main priority. 2 hours later, they had made no progress.
Yeah, they made no progress because we're trying to get Onyeka in the trade too. Because
Yeah, who?
Jonas, Onyeka,
Oh,
the center,
yeah.
we're trying to get him from the trade because Jonas on his last year, his deal. But it's like Dyson. I wanted Dyson Daniels in the trade, but he just went crazy yesterday. Like I'm like, I don't know. Like, but it is DeJounte Murray, man. We got these picks. It's like, damn, we got we're hitting on these draft picks, but it's only so many motherfuckers you can draft. We got Brandon Ingram as a free agent next year. We got Trey Murphy gonna end up having to pay. Herb Jones is paid. CJ paid. Zion's paid. We got to start, going in with these picks. We got like 5 picks, first round picks in the next 2 years. Like, we gotta start flipping these shits. We got Jordan Hawkins now. Like, we got too many players and pieces. We gotta start moving some and trying to win now
I
because
feel like that's just not the point guard that y'all need. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like y'all probably are lowballing him because like, we get to DeJounte Murray, how much he moving the needle. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously he's an upgrade. He's a former All-Star, but like you got to put him on a team where like there's some space, and space is kind of in right now because you got Brandon Ingram who operates in that mid range, CJ McCollum who's operating in a long, long 2s, 3s part. So when I look at DeJounte Murray, I just don't see him and CJ as like a backcourt that's gonna take him to the next level.
Yeah, I
prefer somebody else there than him.
because I think DeJounte, because Herb Jones has been shooting the 3 well,
Yeah,
so
he's starting
like
to shoot
he started hitting the 3s well. But I think DeJounte will be more like operating with the second unit, like with the Trey Murphys, the Jordan Hawkins.
That would be nice. That would be
because Zion. What we do is play Brandon Ingram like the first 8 minutes, and Zion subs out at like the 7-minute mark, and then Zion comes in at the end of the quarter with the shooters. But the problem is, motherfucker, Zion get double teamed, and Willie Green don't play Jordan Hawkins. I don't understand that. So we got Trey Murphy taking 8 shots in the first quarter. Like, I mean, he my guy,
I've been
but
scared of Jordan Hawkins since he shot like 23s against the Thunder.
you know what I'm saying?
He
Motherfucker
ejected,
be
like,
getting
20.
DMPs. Like, I don't get it, bro. But I don't know, man. I just feel like it you can have a deep team. I feel like we too deep though. Some guys we do gotta move so we can start playing.
That's a real thing.
We gotta
It's definitely
play
a real
around.
thing.
Yeah,
We gotta start playing something. Like Jordan Hawkins is a good ass shooter that we could play with our star players that we barely play. Dyson Daniels, if he get offense, man, he gonna be a fucking problem. His defense is like insane, bro. Like
that's why I wanted him on the Knicks.
I swear, his defense is. He gotta get once he gets his offense figured out, he's gonna be a fucking problem. Like giving Kawhi and Paul George hell yesterday, man. That shit. I don't know, man. We gotta make a move.
That's
man.
crazy to say that too, because Kawhi's playing at an MVP level right now.
He
Yeah.
is. Yeah,
That's
him
crazy
and
to
her,
think about.
man. Defenders, crazy.
But looking at this trade deadline so far, no real splashes. I would say. I mean, like that's crazy that Gordon Hayward's name is brought up on a 2024 trade deadline.
Seriously.
Compared to years ago, we getting like crazy flips. I'm saying it's just like we have a weaker trade deadline, and it's not a bad thing. It's like we don't need a crazy trade deadline every year. But like I think the evenness of the conferences right now, and that everybody feels like they're still competing in there. Nobody's really lost anybody.
think there's any,
I feel like there's been no big injuries at all this year, really.
And
Besides
I don't think any
Embiid.
team's sticking
Yeah.
out either.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say the Grizzlies, like, because now the Grizzlies are changing the roster. They got rid of Adams, Tillman. Like, they're gonna retool for next year, but they already was like 7-20. by the
Yeah,
time
I know
got
Marcus
hurt.
Smart name was brought up between the Bucks and the Lakers, but
Yeah.
something with the Lakers, I just feel like they want to offer some bullshit. They want to offer you fucking Matt Christine for Marcus Smart. Like you can't do that.
No,
And I'm
they-
sick
they
of
was
and I'm
trying
sick
to,
of
like-
teams helping them. Every year, teams like y'all are not in the play. They're not in the playoffs right now.
Nah,
right?
they're like
I think they're
9th, 10th
ninth.
seed.
You're a playing team. Why are y'all buying every single trade line? Why are people selling to y'all?
That's what like
Every
the
single trade line?
Jazz
Stop
last
doing
year.
that.
Jazz last year did that dumbass shit. Like, what are you giving? All you got was a first round pick, and you traded. What you trade? You traded Beasley, Vanderbilt, and I forgot they traded some other motherfucker too.
Yeah, they traded Beasley to the Bucks. They traded Vanderbilt
To the Lakers.
Was Vanderbilt to the Lakers?
Yeah, last year when they had cause Beasley didn't fucking play in the playoffs.
Oh, was
But
it
they got
Beasley to the
Vanderbilt?
Lakers?
They got
I'm
Vanderbilt and
Beasley
somebody
left the
else,
Lakers.
and D'Lo in that trade I think last year too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't think I think they had D'Lo from the year before
Because it was like
because they just people are just selling them for whatever reason.
I don't get that.
I don't
man.
understand that. I'll never understand that.
Helping LeBron out, man. Fuck LeBron, bro.
But speaking of the Lakers, were we really buying the hype for LeBron going to the Knicks? I mean, realistically,
LeBron, he do this every year, bro. And I be telling motherfuckers this because I'm in Discord with LeBron dick writers. LeBron want to make everything about himself. Like, all right, the Knicks doing good. Why are you posting about? You don't never talk about the Knicks. Like, your man's was on the Knicks. You wasn't talking about the Knicks. Now you want to talk about the Knicks, bro, because the Knicks doing good. Like, what the? Like, you want to make everything about yourself. Like, you're not going to the Knicks, bro. You're not. Like,
I don't think he should stay in LA, but I don't think he's gonna go to the Knicks.
yeah, I didn't buy into the hype either. But man, compared to LA, like any market close to LA, it is.
It's gonna be New York, absolutely.
Yeah, but I just.
But it's
I
just
didn't-
like,
I didn't buy
what
into
do the
it.
Knicks even give up? That's
I'm
realistic.
not giving up nothing crazy. It's
How
not
can
'cause-
you?
It's not because I don't want LeBron, because we don't have the means to give
No,
that
that's
up
what I'm
and still
saying.
be competitive.
Yeah.
Like the Lakers, the way the Lakers think is like they're not gonna stop thinking like that because LeBron gone. They're gonna think like that because they're the Lakers.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Until somebody humbles them and like we're not giving you shit. Which from the looks of it, hour and a half left. I'm not sure what they're working on, but a lot of the pieces that they still could have gotten are gone.
and I will say for all these teams that LeBron took to the finals had shooting and good big play. Them motherfuckers is surrounded LeBron with no shooters. Taurean Prince and Austin. I don't even know if Austin Reeves is their second best 3-point shooter because he shoot more mid ranges. LeBron and Taurean Prince can be your best shooters in the playoffs. And I'm sorry,
Yeah.
like D'Angelo Russell.
And then
is
when D'Angelo Russell
streaky.
went on that run, that's gonna be the best run y'all get from him. So y'all better temper your expectations that when it
He
comes
only
to
does-
April
he
and
does
May,
that- that's
he's
like-
not gonna be doing that.
AD don't
trade
shoot
deadline
threes.
D-Lo.
Yeah.
AD
You know how
don't
he
shoot
do.
threes. Fucking Rui can't hit shots right now. I don't know what's going on. Them motherfuckers have no shooting.
Rui
Like,
was good for them last year too.
No, the way he played in the playoffs, I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, the Lakers have something here. Just bring this team back, add a couple extra pieces. I like the Taurean Prince. I like the Gabe Vincent signing. Of course, they're doing nothing. Like we talked about them so much, how like they had the best.
I thought Gabe Vincent was a great sign.
and they didn't. He's been hurt, and then when he wasn't hurt, I don't even think he's playing that
doing
much.
anything
So it's just like one of those things where
that nigga
you go to
ducking
the Lakers, and with LeBron right now, it's just like there's a chance that your career just
that
takes
nigga is
down.
ducking the trade deadline. He like, the trade deadline. My knee hurt all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You can't trade me. I'm not gonna pass the physical. You know
I
what
got
I'm saying?
fluid in my knee and my
Ah.
heart.
Can't drain it
Like, you know what I'm
midseason.
saying? Now,
Can't drain my
now,
heart.
now I'm probable February 9th. You know what I mean? Not gonna play all of a sudden. I'm probable. You know what I mean? So,
Gabe Vincent making season debut. Like all right, bro, that's cool.
Tomorrow.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, there's no way. But So far, very mid trade deadline. Not
Last
really
year wasn't really all
surprising.
that either.
Like,
Well,
I've been refreshing
no, last
everything.
year it did get crazy with KD and Kyrie being traded, but
Yeah, like the Nets were the sellers, and like now, like a lot of people were expecting
Nets
that
need to
the Nets
sell
was-
now.
The Nets would sell now again.
They need
because
I thought they were gonna. I thought Michael Bridges was gonna be on the move.
I'm
Right
saying,
now.
Mikal Bridges, you want to be a Pelican? I mean, come on, man. Like,
I take him. They need
I
to
don't
sell.
get it.
They
You
need to
don't-
sell
you
Finney
barely
Smith for
have
less
the-
than what they're trying to get.
Yeah, Finney Smith. I mean, they got. I feel like they got him in general because eventually somebody will want him. He's a 3-and-D player. You know, he's a good plug and play wherever from 3 to 5. But you have to think at the end of the day that like you are in a position where you're not gonna win anything. We could keep him on your team and then we just sign him next year.
Cam
Yeah,
Thomas should be
I
on the
don't-
move. I would trade all of them.
I
to be
didn't
honest.
think they should have re-signed Cam Thomas because of the probability that you're just gonna have to trade him for probably pennies on a dollar because nobody's gonna really want him after the deal that you signed for him for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He just got re-signed.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be hard to trade
They-
somebody that just got re-signed.
They need to sell, man. They're like in the middle of nowhere. They barely. I mean, they got the Suns picks, but the Suns are going to be fucking good.
Yeah,
so
your
you got
boys
rid of
aren't
your
doing
picks
anything.
is on the Rockets have your picks. So you need to go acquire some more assets to trade up and draft something like that. There's no point in keeping Mikal Bridges your best player. That's never going to be your best player on a championship team.
And that's crazy. A
Claxton-
lot of people were thinking that. A lot of
That's
people were
what-
thinking that, and I was a very very real like conversation. Like if you do not have a top 8 player in the league, you're not winning a championship.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
They
not,
don't have a
or
top- they
even
don't
the
even have a top 20.
potential. Like even
Yeah.
even a young player, a young good player. Like Mikal Bridges is what 26, 27.
Ben Simmons
Like-
ain't good. No.
Come on.
He not top 8? Oh, okay. Okay. No, we gonna talk about that.
You know what I mean?
I'm
Claxton
serious.
got to go. Like Claxton's damn near not even their best center no more. That Deron
Yeah,
Sharp.
Deron Sharp has been
Deron
playing
Sharp
more than him.
playing better than him. Simmons ain't got no value, but
That's actually
They gotta get rid of it.
because Skylar got on 2K for the first time and had Dayron Sharp jumper.
Like Dayron, first of all, Dayron Sharp jumper. All right, I don't know what's worse. Dayron Sharp jumper or Todd Gurley on the Falcons. Like, drafted by the Falcons. Crazy year for Skylar right now. I'm not gonna lie. But like you said, I mean, like Mikal Bridges, the best player. He's not top 10. He has that potentially be top 10 either. He's like you said, he's already 26, 27. Yeah, he's in the
like,
prime of his
better
career. I don't see him getting any
move
better.
him.
Like that's why I thought like always with the Nets. I'm like, all right, you found something that works. Get one more piece. Don't don't go with that same team and then all right. Well, if Ben Simmons come back, we're good. Ben Simmons is not top 10. He's not top 20. He's not top 30. Like you're very far from that upper echelon of the fucking league. With like you know what I'm saying. You look at the East. You got Giannis and Lillard. You got Embiid and Maxey. You got Tatum and Brown. You got. I mean, you could say now Brunson and Randall. You know what I'm saying? You got these two, you know what I'm saying?
Mitchell
two-headed
and
monsters.
Garland. You
Is
got-
that Mitchell and Garland, who, when they're healthy, won 50 games. You know what I'm saying?
The
Like,
Cavs are like 15-1 in the last 16
Yeah, they're
games.
going
they've been
crazy.
killing.
Yeah.
When
Like,
they
where
let
do the
Jarrett
Nets-
Allen like be their best player right now, realistically. So I look at the Nets as like, do you really want Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson to be your two-headed monster?
That's awful.
Was it supposed to be Mikal Bridges and Nick Claxton? Neither one of them can play make. You know what I'm saying, like they both got great defense, but like you need a playmaker in there somewhere that can create his own shot at will.
And even then, Mikal Bridges not even playing defense like that anymore because he has to carry
Yeah,
the
'cause he
load
has
of
to
offense.
fucking
And
carry.
Cam
I'm not
Thomas,
trying to tell people like he
and-
don't play offense, so he
like,
can
you know
easily
what I
play.
mean? Like, come on, bro. And Cam Thomas, like, if he's not giving you 30, 40 points, the motherfucker is awful. Like, he's just out there. He barely pass. He don't defend.
Yo,
like,
he be
motherfuckers
having
out
the
there.
craziest stat lines I've ever seen. Like how you have 30 on 12 for 16 shooting. I'm like, how's that possible? The next thing you come back have 4 points on 4 minutes. I'm like,
Like, what's going on?
what did you do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who do you hurt? Who do you fuck with? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody don't fuck with you back in the locker room. I mean, I don't know.
Like, come
That's
on,
how I look at the Nets. Like there's just a dumpster fire. I mean, they just not in a good spot. I don't see anything like they say they got 3 second-round picks for obviously Royce O'Neal. They got Dennis Schroeder and Thaddeus Young. I'm like, what are we really doing here? Like, is y'all selling to get more cap space for next year? If that's the case, who you plan to sign? I mean, I seen that as a potential home for a guy like Zach LaVine and Kobe White at a point. I seen that as a potential suit because at least in that case, you got another All-Star coming in. You don't have anything coming in now. You just selling
At all.
everything. You're not getting anything either.
Oh shit!
Pat Bev just got traded.
I was about to say,
Pat
What's
Bev
up?
got traded for Cameron Payne. See, that's the definition of just doing shit, man.
Like, we gotta make something happen. Like,
All right, the Bucks bring in defense. I will say that.
That's
But
huge for the
motherfuckers is
Bucks.
beefing like Dame and Pat Bev. I mean, I guess Pat Bev beefing with damn near the whole league because he was beefing with Westbrook.
But you know what he gonna do? He gonna go on the podcast like.
Right.
Always respect.
I always
Dame.
respect
what?
Dame Lillard, man.
What Dame
I'm about to
Lillard?
I'm about to fix the clock right now, man. I've been fucking with him, bro.
Dang time? Huh?
Come on, man.
What?
You know what I'm saying? We got Giannis. Bro, me and Giannis the two best defenders in the league. You know, because he was dragging that one stat. He was like, bro, when I'm in front of you, it's like Giannis is in front of you. Now me and Giannis is on the court. Like, all right, bro, relax. Like,
Pat Bev got an underrated podcast. I mean, like when his clips pop up, I always enjoy him just because he's entertaining guy. So, I mean,
Shout out Jeff Teague.
I look at shout out to
Jeff Teague
is the best
podcast.
podcaster in the world.
He's the funniest fucking basketball podcaster.
Dude has he's just a great storyteller, and it's just like the fact that he like referred to himself as like he's not that good.
No, that's basically exactly how it
Yeah.
is. He's like, I was an NBA player, but I wasn't shit.
Yeah.
Like basically,
Yeah,
bro.
but it's just funny to
He's
me.
been around for some of the funniest moments too, though.
Dude,
son.
so-
he was talking about the one time he was talking about the game where Clay dropped 60 on like 14 dribbles.
Uh-huh.
He's like, Paul George said, I got him. Like, no, fuck yourself, bro. Like, get out the way.
He
He was like, yeah, none of those was on me though.
he need to bring
He
some.
said,
He need to bring
maybe,
something
he
to
said
that.
maybe like 6 or 8 was on me, but he was giving it to Paul George. Actually, I mean, crazy. He said he gave Paul George like 30, 40 of them.
He was talking about how like, he was talking about he was beefing with Isaiah Thomas the one night, son. That shit had me crazy. Isaiah Thomas talking crazy to me from the bench. He's like, son, this is like Isaiah Thomas like way after that Celtics run too.
Yeah, it probably was like the Cavs run, probably. I'm assuming. If not even a.
He said,
Lakers.
you know, I ain't no hating ass nigga, but I will kick a man when he down. I was talking all types of shit.
That shit be
I was talking all
crying.
types of shit to Isaiah Thomas when he's off the Celtics. I'm like, damn, bro.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, he funny. Yeah,
He clones.
You
bro.
seen? It says Dennis Smith Jr. was he was supposed to be in that trade for
Who the fuck is he on?
He's on the Nets right now. He's supposed to be in that trade for
Dennis Smith.
for
Jr.
Dennis Schroeder, and I guess Woj put his name in there and he wasn't in the trade, and he's like reacting to it on Twitter. He thought he got traded. I couldn't imagine being an NBA player. You on your phone and then you see your name is in the fucking trade. Like,
Yo,
you mean,
imagine,
you
though.
gonna tell me that? Like,
Don't even know what's going on.
like what's going on? Like,
Imagine you find out you were traded by Woj and not the team itself.
shit crazy. Like, yo, I know you seen that, bro, but yeah, I know you seen that, but it is true. You know what I mean, we did trade you. Shit
Like,
crazy.
oh, we forgot to tell you, man.
Like, damn.
Like, damn.
Actually, you wanna go? Like, type shit like, yeah.
Like, they didn't reach out to you. My fault.
But until we see anything else, we'll move into the next segment. So if y'all missed it a couple weeks ago, Damian and Damon got voted as the captains for the All-Star teams. Good for them, man. I mean, you know, it was nobody else. They got like 20 million votes each. Like that's amazing. I mean, I love y'all fan base. I love y'all support. But it's time to select y'all teams, man. We ain't wasting no more time. You know, if y'all got the All-Star rosters pulled up, I can help you out. The only thing I will say though, since Embiid and Randall are out with injury, you guys can't use them.
Okay, so
Alright.
we'll do this.
So-
Okay.
So,
If you want to check Fox Sports has the full rosters. Nobody in the West is missing. I mean, so if you remember the West guys, but that was actually they added Trey Young and Scotty Barnes into the Eastern Conference for Randall and Young. If not, we could do it this way. I can even plug this in actually.
So, since Embiid was a starter, and we doing the draft, we could pick somebody off
You
the
could-
bench to be a starter.
Yeah, so for
Alright.
me, realistically, I do think that they're gonna put Bam as the
Mhm.
next guy because a lot of front court guys. I don't see Jaylen Brown getting put in there, and I don't see Scotty Barnes getting put in there. So I'll say that Bam is considered a starter. Obviously, we're gonna pick the starters first, and then reverse it for the bench. So whenever we can pull this up,
I'm trying to pull up.
make it a little bit
I just
easier.
looked up the Instagram account.
Yeah, just to be.
NBA.
I mean, just to be safe if you don't wanna.
Oh, is it on there? The NBA's Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pinned.
Yeah. So, like I said, no Embiid, no Randall.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
And we'll start with you, Damon, if you want to get going.
Oh, so I get everybody too. 'Cause usually
everybody.
it's two
So,
captains.
Say,
and
yeah,
already
the
out.
captains, but yeah, it's they gave out a night off type shit.
All right, first pick in the All-Star game. I gotta go.
And where are you putting them? So you got to tell me where you're putting them on your.
I'm gonna go Giannis, power forward.
Giannis, power forward. Giannis. And then we'll do it this way where Damian gets back to back and then back to 2-2. Until the stars are filled up.
Damn. I'm gonna go Jokic at center.
Jokic at center.
I know Giannis better not do what he did that one year, son. That motherfucker start tip, foul, walked off. I was like, this nigga.
And then I'll go Halliburton at the one.
Halliburton at the one. mine back to back.
I'm gonna go LeBron
At
at the.
5.
shit. Oh, so at the 5. Like,
Damn, yeah, I'm about to slide Giannis to the 5, cause
so you want to slide Giannis to the 5?
yeah, slide Giannis to the 5, and then I'm gonna go LeBron at the 3, and Kevin Durant at the 4.
I think it's the first time we'd have LeBron and KD on the same team.
Yeah, I gotta put them together, man.
For you, Damian, back to back.
I'm gonna do SGA at the 2.
Oh shit, that nigga done took the guard. Please don't take Luka game.
That's all I was gonna do. Luka's at the 3.
Oh shit. I got
Niggas ain't got no
shit.
guards.
Actually, I do.
I mean, you have a
Because you know, if Giannis is the
Yeah, I mean,
captain,
you
I do
have-
got, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go Tatum at the 2.
Tatum at the 2.
I'm gonna go-
Crazy.
I'm going to go Lillard at the 1. We got the size, bro. We got the size.
For
We got the
sure.
size.
You got a 6'1" guard and then like a 6'8", 6'9".
I think they know like
Let's go,
6'9",
man.
bro. All right.
I mean, obviously, you know what you should have did. Had LeBron at the 1. So
Yeah.
you always
So
have-
what do I have? My 4 open?
Yeah, you got to do it 4 open. So there's only one more guy open. It's Bam because that's who will be the
Yeah,
starter.
I mean, you could
Yeah,
pick.
I mean,
you
I'll
could-
put-
You could pick. I mean,
You could pick
Bam.
Bam.
Bam might not even
He
start.
is
You
your
could
pick, but
you could pick
like I
anybody
said, he
in
is in the. I would say he
You
would
could
be
pick.
the
You
one
could pick
to
anybody in the East off the bench to be your starter.
Because realistically, like the way I'm looking at it, like I just don't see.
Yeah,
anybody
'cause
else
it's-
being-
I just see Bam. Yeah, Bam not fun to me.
Yeah,
That's not a fun pick.
it's
to
a-
me.
you
You
could pick
could go
anybody else,
Bankero. I mean,
I think that's what I think I want. That's what I was looking
'Cause all the
at.
West guys
I think
are
I'm
gone.
either Paolo or Scotty at the 4. I'll go Paolo. That's fun.
Apollo at the 4.
can we pick coaches?
Oh, actually, you want to know why I picked him? Orlando Magic.
Orlando Magic.
Orlando Magic. Oh.
Oh.
Y'all can pick coaches, right? I got Chris Finch.
What the?
Can't have Doc
coaches.
Rivers. No,
Y'all the
I
coaches.
don't want Doc Rivers /
coaches.
Adrian Griffin.
So this time
Doc Griffin.
We
I
gonna
don't want
leave
him.
off. I'm not picking Doc. That's funny as hell. But we got the bench now. So Damian, since you went last first time, we're gonna start off with you.
Okay. So first pick, and then we're doing bench now.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep taking guards, man. Give me Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson off the bench.
So we
LeBron
doing
back
1
to
and 1
back.
off the bench. Okay.
No, we'll do it the same way. So back to back again.
All right.
Wait.
So it's your pick again.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's not.
Oh no, yeah. I went for because you went first, and I
last
had
on the
back to back.
starter.
Oh,
you go
I'm
back-to-back
going
then.
Steph.
You going
I'm
Steph?
going with Steph. Oh my team. We getting all the hoes on my team. we got all the Instagram followers on my team.
Stephen and who?
I'm gonna go Anthony Edwards.
Fuck you, buddy.
Cause I know he gonna go try hard in the game. I need that. And I need guards. I need somebody smarter than 6'5" on my team.
Yeah,
6'6".
you really do. I mean, you got two of them.
Okay, so I took Brunson last.
Get back to back here.
Give me Anthony Davis.
Damn.
And then give me Scotty Barnes because he's funny.
That's not a real reason to pick somebody. Man. You're supposed to go last for like the dramatic effect. Your turn to mine back to
I ain't
back.
gonna lie. I'm gonna go. So you want Bankero in the lineup?
Yeah, he's my starting 4.
Starter now.
I'm gonna go. Give me Kawhi Leonard and fuck it, man. Give me Paul George. Fuck it, I'll take both of
Alright,
them.
bro. You're
Take
weird.
both of them.
I figured you would. to be
All
honest.
forwards. All forwards.
So, Damian back to back.
I'm trying to remember who's not taken. Who did I take in my first guard? Brunson,
Brunson.
and then who else? I got Barnes and
You got
Davis.
Barnes and Davis, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take another guard. I'm gonna go. Give me Booker. Damn. I feel bad leaving Bam over there like that, but it's like Give me Jalen No Left Brown.
No left Brown.
I was gonna pick him, but it's like, after he lose a dunk contest, is he really gonna hoop?
I can't believe he's actually doing the dunk
Type
contest.
shit, young. I feel you.
I'm gonna go Mitchell and Cat.
Is there anybody left? I think there's like 2 guys left.
Bam,
It's
it's
3 guys
Bam.
left.
3 guys left.
So we got Bam, we got Tyrese Maxey, and we got
Trae Young.
Trae Young, yep.
So whoever you don't get, I'll end up. That'll be the last pick.
I'll go Mitchell and Bam then.
I just went
took
Mitchell, bro.
You got
Can't
it's
take-
Oh,
Maxey,
wait, who'd you
though.
take?
I said Mitchell and Cat. So you got
It's
Bam.
Bam,
Oh.
Maxey, and Young.
Oh, okay. I'll take Maxey and whoever else you. I keep forgetting who y'all just said.
Bam.
Oh yeah, I'll do Maxey and Bam.
So then I get Trae Young.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take Trae Young in an All-Star game. Motherfuckers don't play defense anyways.
He fit in perfectly. So for DeMar, your team looking like at point guard, you got Damian Lillard, shooting guard Jason Tatum, small forward LeBron, power forward Kevin Durant, center Giannis, the tallest team in history.
Oh,
But nobody over 7 foot, which is pretty nuts. And then Damian has Tyrese Halliburton at the 1. At the 2, we got SGA, Luka at the 3, Paolo at the 4, and Jokic at the 5.
I got the best passing team ever.
Yeah, you got a lot of fucking playmakers for sure. Then
and
for
you got the
benches,
hometown. You got the hometown motherfucker too. Halliburton, Indiana. You got the
Nah, it's
basically
tough. He
hometown.
had strategy for sure. For the bench, Demond, you got Steph Curry, Anthony Edwards, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Donovan Mitchell, Cat, and Trae Young. For you, Damian, you got a lot of B's, man. You got a lot of B's. You got Brunson, you got Davis, you got Scotty Barnes, you got Devin Booker, you got Jalen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, and Bad News Bam. So
Let's go. There's a lot.
Who
of
you
Bs.
think got the best team, bro?
um.
Like target score is 180, is 175, 175. Who gonna have to lock in?
If I had to set the line, I'm gonna go minus 160 Demond just because he got LeBron. And the motherfucker don't have to lose an All-Star game.
He did get smoked last year, but that's because Tatum was on some crazy shit. That's why I had to make sure I got Tatum. You know what I'm saying?
He
And Lillard and
go
Curry
hard.
shooting from half court, so I needed both of them too. You know what I
He
mean?
ain't gonna be mad as fuck. They got to run out there with the same team next week.
You know what I'm saying?
Make no moves. Shit.
I'm sick of this
And
shit.
he recruiting. You know he recruiting, man. He could be dapping, man. Motherfuckers up. Yo, you look great. Yo.
If you really pulled up to LA, you know what we could do for real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know really what y'all could do, but
Killing
see
Hayes
if
just got cut, man.
No.
Sad day.
No,
Sad day.
bro.
In the
Thunder, you know what to do.
Knicks,
Sad day.
listen to me.
damn, man.
I'm talking to you.
All right. Besides the Patrick Beverly and Cameron Payne, we have no more news from
Yeah.
the trade deadline. It's been very slow. I'm hoping it picks up in the next hour. I mean, we won't be live obviously by the time that comes around, but
Go always make updates.
we can always make updates on TikTok and whatnot. Yeah, but looking at these teams, we'll put these all on TikTok and YouTube as well, and see what you guys think. I always want to get you guys comments and whatnot, and you know,
Just think about who team got more swag. That's all.
Yeah, but you
really
gotta
look-
think, how many Instagram followers we got, bro? Like, we
Don't
got,
count, bro.
you know what I mean? Paul
What,
George got
Instagram
8
followers,
signature
I mean?
shoes. You know what I mean? LeBron got 50.
We got the most signature
you know what
shoes
I mean?
team?
KD
Like,
got-
that's
you know what I'm saying?
insane.
LeBron-
That's an insane way to look at
Like,
it.
think
I
about it,
guess.
man. Like, the
I guess that's
endorsements is
the way to look at it.
crazy.
I feel you on that part.
Look at the all money.
And we got
team.
Chris Finch. You know what I mean? I don't want
You
Doc
don't
Griffin.
have
one.
Chris
Like, bro,
Finch.
you
Yes, you
don't.
do.
You didn't. We didn't. Y'all the coaches. You have to draw out the plays.
But I'm saying,
Devon.
all right, I'm the coach from the West End, bro. I got Anthony Edwards and Cat on my team. I mean, Anthony Edwards going hard.
Now you got
Anthony Edwards and Shea
continuity.
don't
I ain't gonna lie, you got
fuck with each other.
continuity.
They
You
don't
got
fuck with
Lillard and Giannis. You got Kawhi and PG. You got like you said,
Cat and Edwards.
and Edwards. I mean,
You know what I mean?
They don't like
I-
you. They don't like each other though.
If he ain't pick AD, bro, I was gonna have LeBron and AD too. Like, fuck it.
I thought you was gonna go AD when you said Anthony. I thought you was gonna go.
Nah, I need Anthony because he going hard. He don't fuck with Shea either. So when I'm stopping Edwards and 2 minutes into the game, guard Shea.
Yeah, they beef.
He's not a starter. He's just getting something.
Like, yo, Dame, like, go over there real quick.
Isn't that crazy how much he been hooping? He'll probably never be an all-star starter.
Who?
Anthony Edwards.
Oh, ever.
There's a chance he's never gonna be an all-star.
It's tough with the West. It is.
Yeah, there's like no chance. That's really unfortunate, but I mean, these are pretty good teams for the most part. Before we wrap things up, Damon, you know, you gonna double down on what you said about the Niners offense, or you gonna get them? You gonna get them the respect they deserve?
Man, I
Because
don't
they
know
got
if
4 guys
I
over
don't-
1,000 yards.
Yeah, that's what they said. They got 4 guys with 1K yards, man. But the fucking Chiefs secondary is crazy, man. Listen, y'all. All right, y'all gave us engagement. Y'all grew me. You know what I mean? And
Boy, RG3,
y'all was going hard. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. But I'm not doubling back on what I said, bro. I like the Chiefs secondary. And I do like the Niners weapons. You know what I'm saying? But Deebo Samuel cannot run longer than 10 yards on a fucking route against Trent McDuffie or L'Jarius Sneed. Who motherfuckers bring up Juan Jennings? Like, he is a victim of circumstance. Like, I'm open because Kittle's guarded, Samuel's guarded, and IU's guarded. I'm open in the middle all of a sudden. Like,
a victim of circumstance.
That's what I'm saying.
Victim of circumstance is crazy.
Come on, bro.
More like a benefit. More like a benefiter, I would say.
Well, how are you a victim for being open?
You're a victim of being on the Super Bowl.
Like, I'm there. Like, I'm just there. I'm open because all these other motherfuckers guarded. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, in the clip, it's gonna come down to Mahomes giving his guys the ball compared to Purdy giving his guys the ball. The game gonna get tight. The defense is gonna lock in, and I trust Mahomes more, bro. I'm not doubling down on that. And if I gotta be RG3, then fuck it, I'll be RG3. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
Heisman winner.
I was your favorite player before, bro. So now what?
Like, I was your
I'm
favorite player before. You
Like,
can't say that
know
about
what I mean?
me.
Like, come on, bro. Like, fuck out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I have a mic in front of me. Like, what you gonna do, bro?
You got something they never had, bro. A Heisman.
Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah, you got a Heisman, and you don't fuck with Jay Gruden. Nobody, you the leader of the fuck Jay Gruden games.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Did you win
bro.
Rookie of the Year too?
Yeah, I think RG3 won Rookie of the Year. So I mean, shit,
Come
not
on,
a bad
bro.
thing.
I'm not doing that, bro. And if the Niners win, I'll say I was wrong, bro. But it's not gonna be because of fucking Juan Jennings getting 100 yards.
Not gonna lie, bro.
Christian McCaffrey.
If you lose, we got to take your mic away for a week.
Yeah, if Juan Jennings does get 100 yards, that's gonna look
Yo,
insane.
I'm
That's
about to sit here.
awesome.
Mike was.
Yeah.
Mike was like, yo.
It's gonna be a cold open. You know?
I really disagree with what he said.
Definitely get your
I'll say
mic
something.
stripped for a week.
Can I say something? Like, yeah, raise your hand, like we'll call you when we ready.
The Lakers are not expected to make any moves before the deadline.
Shocker. I mean, yeah, y'all want too much. You can get Matt Christine, you gotta get DeJounte Murray, Clint Capella, and 3 firsts. Like, that's not how life works. I'm sick of them. Like, they've been doing that for y'all for the last, how many years now? I mean, like, come on now. It's been a thing for the Lakers every year where they just, you know what I'm saying, they find a way to buy when they should be selling.
We did say this in the group chat, though. Favorite Super Bowl moment?
Oh, fair Super Bowl moment. Wow.
Damn, you just dropped that on me. I was ready for it.
Yeah. Let's go.
You know what? Yeah, it's crazy. Let's say this first of all. You know, like 8 years ago, Super Bowl 50, man. Like, ain't that crazy? Like, Super Bowl 50 was like the most hyped thing in the world.
Like, everything's going.
Holy shit, man. Jesus, I can't think of. But favorite Super Bowl moment.
Jermaine Kearse catch off his butt versus the Patriots.
I could find I can say my favorite game for sure was the Steelers versus Cardinals. Yeah, that made me a fan of Larry Fitzgerald for life. I was a fan of Larry Fitzgerald for life after that. I mean, I wanted to beat the Steelers so bad.
The Super Bowl I first remember watching like vividly was Ravens-Niners.
Ravens-Niners was super. It was so much hype behind that because the hard bowl.
Yeah, and then like and like that was Kaepernick's breakout year.
Beyonce performing. Like what? They were in there. Oh my god!
And then the lights went out and there was mad conspiracies.
Oh my god, they were in their bag, dude. And we got the best like mic'd up moments ever where Joe Flacco said if they start streaking on the sideline, I'm going in there, I'm tackling them.
So he gonna stick his foot out.
Joe Flacco was actually on that time.
That was also like that year that Joe Flacco had like 12 touchdowns, no picks in the playoffs.
Yeah, he went. That was when he went insane. For you, favorite Super Bowl moment? I'm assuming I know it.
It's a couple. It's crazy because like, I'm a Patriots fan. I can't even say the Malcolm Butler
that's
one.
not fair. That's why
I didn't even think that shit was gonna happen. Like I thought the shit was over. I'm like, fuck it. Like, we lost.
Dude was like crying.
I'm already on Facebook. It don't matter if we lost. We gonna bounce back next year.
I'm not coming to school tomorrow. Don't talk to me if you don't
I
know
did that shit
football.
during
If you
the
can't name
Falcons game,
15 football players right now, don't talk to me.
I did that shit during the Falcons game too. I'm like,
You can't name your team for
matter.
2003. Do not talk to me, bro.
Like, bro, your team didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? Then they come back. I probably just say my favorite moment.
No, you do not remember the Tucker rule, bro. So don't say that.
That was in the Super Bowl though. That was in the AFC Championship.
I'm trying to think, man. If I had like one specific moment.
I mean, it's fair to use the Malcolm Butler one, to be honest. I mean, that shit was.
I'm surprised you're not saying like the Falcons, like the comeback.
The Falcons. I mean, because it was like that was a whole half of like James White. That's when James White became one of my favorite players. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like
I thought James White was the second coming.
I thought he was gonna be the
I
best
thought
player in the league next year.
Motherfuckers going
I was
crazy.
very
Like,
certain
he was
about
fucking
that.
moving.
I'd probably say, of recent memory, I'd probably say the Gilmore pick against the Rams because that changed the whole game. Like, that shit was what, 3-3
Was that the year
at
that he won the
time?
defensive player of the year?
Did Gilmore pick
No,
it?
that was the year before that. It was Gilmore.
Oh, he did pick it, but McCourty had to swap.
It was like underthrown. Like Jared Goff got hit.
Yeah.
And it was Cooks versus Gilmore. Gilmore caught the pick. That changed the whole game.
Yeah, I know you're
Like,
talking about.
even though it was 3-3.
Because the one I'm
like,
thinking about the SWAT. That fucking
Oh, yeah, that
Jason
SWAT
McCourty
against the
just
Jaguars,
Literally
yeah.
covered about 30 yards of
yeah, against the Jaguars, we like flew floated in the air and hit that shit down, bro. That shit was
Unreal.
crazy, man. But yeah, I'll probably have to say that. Hey man, shout out Brandon Cooks, man, because that motherfucker got popped. I thought we was gonna win that Super Bowl against the Eagles. That motherfucker got.
Yo,
fucking
I've never
laid
seen
out.
somebody get laid out like that.
I'm thinking,
So
yo,
back-to-back years of ass. Lay it out. Like,
That
I'm gonna
shit
come
said-
back.
that
I'm gonna
said
redeem
Brandon
myself
Cooks-
against a team that they don't say they got rid of me.
that shit said Brandon Cooks hit the locker room. Brandon Cooks out. Spending 2 minutes. I'm like, damn.
I forgot who hit him, bro, but he literally got. Bro, that was bad.
I'm trying to think. That was the Eagles one.
Whoever their top corner would have been at that time, I think, or was it Malcolm Jenkins?
I think it was Malcolm
I think it was
Jenkins.
Jenkins.
think it was
That
Malcolm
Jenkins.
Jenkins,
I
I
think
think,
last
yeah.
good year. Yeah, I think it was his last year in Philly in general. Damn near. I think he got when he was to the Saints after that or some shit like that.
Yeah, I probably would go to Malcolm Butler pick up there, and then I would have to say that Gilmore pick. I
Must
really
be
got
nice.
no offensive
You got team memories.
He got team memories. Wow, imagine a player that played on my team, Raheem Mostert, scored to play at a Super Bowl one year. He played for the Browns for a couple days. So.
Go Raheem Moservelt.
Yeah,
Shout out my
let's
brother.
talk about like Super Bowl moments at the house. Raheem Moservelt might be the worst call I've ever heard in my life.
Yo, shout out
Brother.
Mike's brother called him Raheem Moservelt.
Like several times. I'm just looking like Mike looking at me. I'm like, I won't say
It was so
nothing.
crazy that his dog got a concussion.
That was a nutty ass day. Speaking of Mike, man, I'm gonna get on my hold on. I get on one knee, bro. It's my Hawkeye moment, man. We lost Tony Stark today, bro. Rest in peace, Mike from the Big Yak podcast, man. Like, I'm gonna take
Moment of silence.
take my Why, Mike? Please come back, bro. Please, Mike. If you watching this, bro, come back, bro. Come back, bro. We need you. Emerge needs you. We all need you, bro. You know
The
what
Mike
I'm saying?
Return
We
podcast.
can rewrite you back into the script, but you gotta be one.
We killed you off, but like on some Argyle shit, we brought you back.
You feel me? We can always bring you back. Yo, the bullet went through the tube in your heart, bro.
Yeah.
But if you guys ain't got anything else to wrap up,
I
Nah.
want to say this. I've been reading this book called Atomic Habits, bro. I recommend this to anybody. I'm like 15 pages in. This should have changed my whole life, bro. I ain't even. You know
15
what I'm
pages
saying?
and
I'm
change your
15
life?
pages in, bro.
That's
But
possible, for real.
One thing they talked about though, and we kind of like talk about this on the podcast, is having goals, like the goals that you set. And it's really not about the goal; it's about the journey you go through, like to get to the goals. Because everybody, I mean, you look at sports teams, you like people in life, like everybody damn near got the same like goals. But it's about the journey and like the system you put forth to get to that goal. That's really what matters. Because at the end of the day, if we all look at like high school, for example, in 2018, if I want to be a D1 athlete, right? You know, I'm working out, you know, practicing, whatever. I go on Instagram and look up Zion Williamson. Nigga, I can't compete with that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make you want to quit. Like I'm not at his level. But if I put in the work and I focus on what I want to do in life and what I want to be in life, that's what's gonna make me get to that level. And even if I don't get to that level, D3 is good. Like, yeah, we gotta accept, you know, any type of success, any type of motion is good motion. Like slow motion beats no motion. I tell people that all the time. Like, we gotta stop comparing our successes and comparing our peaks to others. Like, just worry about your journey. Focus
I
on
could
your
never.
shit.
I could never be Zion Williamson.
you know what I'm saying?
But
That's fine.
I could never
let me be
be.
DeMond Crittenden. Like, let me be the best version of DeMond Crittenden and everything else will pan out. Like,
could never
be
be-
the best version of yourself and everything else gonna pan out, man. Don't compare yourself to nobody. You want to be a D1 athlete? Don't compare yourself to D1 athletes. Be different. You know, you're not gonna be Cooper Flag right now. Stop.
You'll
Like,
never be Duke Cam Reddish.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, put in the work. You know what I mean? If you're a basketball player and, you know, there's millions of guys out there averaging 25, 30 a game. Be a defender. Change your game up. Do what you need to do to get to the next level. Focus on your path and your grind to become the best version of yourself, man. Everything else gonna pan out, bro. Don't stop comparing yourself to other people, man. Shit ain't gonna work.
That's a fact. That's why I'm like off social media now. Like, it's just like when you got like people are like it's crazy. It's like where like they call it, like brain rots and shit like now. It's pretty funny because like you guys
real.
you've rotting your brain like thinking that like certain ways are just set in stone. And it's like social media has literally ruined people's perspective of life. It controls their whole life, and they think that if what social media says is okay is good. And it's like, well, everybody wants to be a certain way and take a certain path. Like everybody's path is different, like you said. And like if your path is different, and like the only thing that you can take from it is that like you can learn something from yourself. The only way to learn is to go through it. And I try to tell like this one dude that I work with. He always asks me like, "Am I ready to do something?" Like, I'm right. Like, bro, I was born to be ready for anything. Like I said, my mindset is just that like I've been through worse. I know where I wasn't at a year ago. Like I don't like manual labor is nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? The fact that I get to be in a position is enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a promotion for me. Like, 5 months ago, I wasn't making this money. Like, I'm saying I'm making way more money than I was 5 months ago.
Right.
5 weeks ago, even. You know what I'm saying? Just, I'm not worried about, you know what I'm saying, how hard something gonna be in that moment. Obviously, shit gonna be hard the first time I do something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
I'm not, I'm like, it's like asking me to fucking ice skate. I don't even like to skate on a roller rink. On ice skate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be timid. You gonna be scared. Once you get into your groove, you know what I'm saying, nobody can stop you. And you don't want somebody to be like, well, this is a certain way to do something. No, there's no certain way to do anything. Be yourself. And it's content creators in general too. Like, you can't take a cadence from somebody else. That shit is unnatural and it's not you. You know what I'm saying? You know what works for you and let it work for you. And and people will gravitate to it.
I can't roll on my letters like Jinxie.
Yeah, I'm not going to be like I can't do that. Like I'm saying, but it's okay if you can't. It's okay if you can't match Chris' move. Just be you. You know what I'm saying? Be you. Grind it out. I'm saying, like, you're not gonna be noticed the same way. You're not gonna go through the same trials and tribulation that he went through. You don't know what he went through. You don't know how long he was doing that for, off and on. You know, failures and times he was up at night like, damn, I hate fucking going live and I only get fucking 3 viewers. I hate posting on YouTube and nobody want to comment. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, that path to get to that goal is everything. Like I said, you learn so much from yourself by, like, whether you use your support system, whether you go by about yourself, you will learn more than enough that you take that goal and you apply it to your next goal. Yeah. And nothing should stop you besides the things that you bring on to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get that accountability, the idea that, like, thief is a comparison of joy, or comparison to thief of joy, that's when you really start realizing that, like, my path is my path. Whether it takes me 25 years, 25 days, 25 weeks, whatever the case may be.
That's what I'm saying.
You'll get there.
And I'm glad you brought up social media because, like, social media, like, dictates so much in the world. If we
It's
didn't have
so
this
sad,
podcast, I damn near wouldn't be. Because you know me, I used to delete social media. Like, you be like, yo, look what I tagged on Facebook. Like,
yeah, I used to send them
Facebook.
shit for, like, on Snapchat for, like, weeks. I'm like, no, this nigga is not.
I'm like, bro, I don't have it. Like, I don't have it, bro.
We been playing 2K for, like, days. I'm like, I did not realize dude did not.
No social media. You delete that shit, bro. Like, I barely fuck with social media because the shit try to dictate what you like, and what's normalized, bro. And then motherfuckers care. Like, first of all, motherfuckers are just nosy and just toxic, bro.
Dude.
A lot of shit that you see on social media, you really don't care about it. It's just in the moment and you're speaking on it. Like, you know what I mean? But that's how a lot of people quit, man. They put this goal out, and, you know, if my goal is to put on 30 pounds of muscle and I'm at 150, and I go hard for 2 weeks and I work out 12 days of those 14 days, I weigh 3 more pounds than I did. I'm gonna quit. But instead of focusing on what I'm doing dieting wise, you know, I look at motherfuckers on YouTube. They gaining 30 pounds in a month and a half. Like, you can't compare.
And you don't know what they doing behind the
that's
scenes.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Like,
know,
I mean, so
journey.
you can't compare your journey to nobody else, man. Like, on some real shit, bro. Like, you gotta focus on the system and shit you putting on for yourself.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that, man. Like I said, social media shit is literally a brain rat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna delete TikTok though. But,
I only get on there to laugh.
TikTok, but Instagram. I mean, I'm taking a break off Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I need a break.
Yeah, Facebook was the main thing. I was like, I said this post. I said this the post that broke the sticks back, and it was like, this is some dude talking about, like, yeah, you want nails that make you sound like you never worked a day in your life, and I was like, well, this is my last day on this shit. And if you think that somebody taking care of themselves is them not working in their life, it's crazy. That's
like,
all.
Come on, bro. It's crazy, man.
You might need help long term.
Shit on Facebook is awful, man.
Yeah, I had to get off that shit. I had to get off everything. Like, it was good. Like, it's a good for have a cleanse, but it's also very good to just learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's time to, like, we on our phone, like, scrolling. It's like, we're not learning nothing from no Facebook or Snapchat or Instagram. But if you open up a book, like, say you open up a book, like, I'm proud of you, open up a book. Like, not a lot of people can just say they open up a book today and learn some shit. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people say that in their life, let alone in one day.
Trying to read more and journal more, honestly. Take less time. So, I mean, I know I'm a content creator. I get on there, I post or whatever, but I get right off that shit. I'm not scrolling through and shit. I'm posting the clips for the TikTok and shit and just get off. Like, I'm just trying to avoid scrolling on social media. That shit can just rot you.
I don't even want to reply to nothing.
Bro.
I don't even want to reply to nothing. I'm very good on that right now. But thank you guys for joining us. It's been a pleasure. Next week, hopefully we, evolve after the football season. Gonna be tough, obviously, because we did so much football stuff in the last month and a half. Like, that was like a very thing that we leaned on, but For the most part, guys, thank you for all your support.
I do got something I want to say. I want to give a challenge out to our viewers. All right, it's Black History Month.
Oh
You know what I'm
gosh.
saying? And Dame ain't brown like us, but he's black. All right, he's
Thanks.
black to me. So I got a challenge, y'all. All right. So I know, and I work with children, and I know that we get the same 4 or 5 people. Do a paper on Martin Luther King. Do a paper on Muhammad Ali. I got a challenge for y'all, bro. You got Damien, me, Jules. Write a Black History Month project on one of us.
All right, bro.
That's the challenge, bro.
Don't do that.
That's the challenge.
Don't do that. I'm not black.
I will
guys.
give you a gift card
About
for
to
the
find
best
some
one.
Crazy Damien lore, man.
I'll give you the best one. The best one get a gift card. I'll pay for it.
I'll give you $1 if you name your 3 favorite black people.
Man,
In the
On the
comments.
spot.
Black
What
History
a live mic.
I mean, Black History Month project. One of us. Come on.
Yeah, Jimmy Fox.
I'm throwing a challenge out there for y'all.
Yeah, but
Don't call me Auburn RG3.
Cut the cameras.
Listen, thanks for all the support. Support us and all our links, obviously. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok. Buy the merch. I mean, it is there if you guys want it. We really do appreciate all the help. And, I'm saying, this is just one step into a major goal for us. So once again, thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next week.